everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, sharing, girls some love. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be talking about a lot of fragrances today. So grab your tea, coffee, cocktail, whatever you need, and chill on the couch. Hopefully you'll be watching this on Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to you all. We're going to be talking about some 2023 releases. These are not all, but this is a lot of stuff that I purchased in 2023. Some of my favorite releases. I'm going to do a video on my top 10 favorite releases of 2023 as well. But these are some that I absolutely adored, pretty much love because they're still in my collection. None of these will be decluttered that I can think of at the moment, but absolutely love them and they are completely worthy to talk about. So please sit back, watch, follow me over on Instagram. Please press that notification bell, give me a thumbs up right now because I know I always forget to do it as well. I have to go back and hit the like button, y'all, and let's get this party started. So we have the very first one on the feminine side by the House of Mason Francis. Not by the house of DIOR. And y'all, I hated this fragrance before. This is JADORE, and this is the first fragrance by Mason Francis Kurkdjian in the feminine collection, y'all. So anyway, this is JADORE, L-or, I think it's pronounced. It's really perfumey. We're not gonna go into a whole bunch of notes, but I'll give you guys what I smell. It's orange blossom, it's rose, it's a lot of jasmine, super perfumey, kind of vintage, very mature, but I love this. I could not stand JADORE for years. I really do not like all the other ones, but this one I'm able to tolerate on top of really, really like. It's a very hard like and almost a love. So anyway, you gotta like white florals to love this fragrance. This is the new JADORE. I think it's more oil base or close to an extrait, you guys, but I sprayed it on earlier just to jog my memory. And I absolutely love it. It's creamy orange blossom. Like I said, a lot of white florals and a little bit of rose. So get your nose on it. An amazing release for 2023. And I'm not going to say that each time I speak of a fragrance. The next one is the Pas Ce Soir extrait. It's an extension of Pas Ce Soir, but it's a little sweeter, a little powdery, a little more aromatic, but you still get that quince, a lot of pear, a lot of powdery pear in this fragrance. It's beautiful. It's a beast. It's a little woody, a slight gourmand edge from the cacao, edge from the cacao in this fragrance. But yeah, get your nose on Pas Ce Soir X-Ray. Literally, like, you guys, I think this is half of the things that I purchased in 2023, and I'm not going to do the other half, you guys. So anyway, Pas Ce Soir X-Ray, I got a little bit of a dent in there, and I'll tell you guys which fragrance I have more of a dent in than any other fragrance in my entire collection, and it's one that is in here. So yeah, Pas Ce Soir Extrait, same DNA, a little more powdery, a little sweeter, more vanillic, but you get that powdery pear. So get your nose on this one. An amazing release by BDK. Now, I did get a chance to sample, what is it? Vanille Leather. Or yeah, I think it's vanilla leather. It was very nice, but it wasn't enough for me to purchase a full bottle of. It was more of an irisy vanilla tuberose, more of an irisy tuberose, slightly leathery scent. The leather in there was not too harsh, so if you don't like leather and you like a little bit of tuberose, irisy tuberose, then you may want to try that other release by BDK, which is vanilla leather. All right, the next one, y'all, we got by the House of Tomovici. Very like gaudy looking bottle. Some people like it, some people don't, but it states that there's leather in this fragrance. This is my favorite from the house, and this one is Zenobia. But if you like fragrances like Mula Mula Rouge Extreme, then you're gonna love this fragrance. This literally smells like, slightly sweeter though, Mula Mula Rouge Extreme with less of a fruity note. But you do get that orange blossom in here, the black currant, there's some rose. It states leather. I don't get leather, but maybe the leather is so creamy and drowned out by the florals, but literally smells like, if you like fragrances like, you know, Le Capital. But this definitely, Le Capital has a prominent leather note. This one doesn't, but if you like fragrances in that range, Moulin Rouge Extreme, minus the leather, you know, minus the oud, then you're gonna love this. But I absolutely love it. I think it's a hit every time I wear it. Tons of compliments. Get your nose on this. Tomavici's Zenobia. The next one Scent Explorer Fragrance of the Year. And yeah, y'all probably get to hear, sick of hearing me talk about this fragrance. This is ALTHAIR by Parfums de Marley. Love it, love it, love it. Bourbon vanilla, rich bourbon vanilla, slightly oudy from the woodsy notes. There's praline in here. There's a rich cardamom, some spicy cinnamon, but the cinnamon in here is not too prominent and spicy. I think it just, I know it just warms the fragrance up because I don't get a lot of cinnamon in here. It's beautiful, but I definitely get that orange blossom, vanilla, praline. It's unisex, definitely for a gourmand lover. Get your nose on this ALTHAIR, Parfums de Marley, a stunning release of 2023. The next one is one by the, I think this is called the PENHALIGONS, Portraits and Resemblance. Anyway, it's a part of a different collection. Let me see if it says the name on it, but I forgot the collection. Yeah, Portraits of Remedies, okay? It's on my wish list for 2024 to get my nose on the other fragrances in that collection. Either I'm going to London or I'm going to order them, okay? One or the other, but I prefer not to do so much blind buying in 2024. Anyway, this is a Room, and yeah, I love Room, okay? I've worn this at least 3 times full body. I've gotten maybe a couple of compliments on this fragrance, but initially when you spray it, it smells like a heady, slightly, it is so good. It smells like a white floral. There's a bit of a suede in here. There's some apricot in here. There's some osmanthus in here. It's bright, juicy, fresh. It dries down. I think there's a bit of iris in here. It dries down. You still get that apricot note, but it's vanillic and powdery in the dry down, and you still get a beautiful floral note. I think there's lily of the valley in this fragrance as well. But it is absolutely gorgeous. If you like fragrances, there's a Mimo Paris fragrance that kind of reminds me of this, but this gives you a prominent apricot and that fresh osmanthus on top of that like leathery suede nuance with the vanilla, y'all. This is absolutely beautiful. Love Room. It is very sophisticated. It is perfumey, okay? Not heady perfumey, but definitely perfumey, but fruity, perfumey, and a little sensual from that suede leather nuance as well, you guys. Get your nose on this. I don't know where, aside from London. I had to blind buy this fragrance, but Room has been a hit for me in 2023, you guys. It's gorgeous. Definitely for a woman, you know, this is not a playtime fragrance or a run around town fragrance. This is, I'm looking cute, I'm dressed up, I'm pretty, I have a beautiful dress on, and I just feel gorgeous, okay? That is what that fragrance is. All right, the next one is one that I reached for about 2 or 3 times this year since I purchased it, and it is by the house of LARTISAN Perfumery. I do love Banana. That's my favorite from the house. And then because I was so into peach this summer, I wanted to get my nose on, I want to say Peche Cardinal, but it's Fleur de Peche, not Peche Cardinal. This is really a light, airy, jasmine, peachy fragrance. This really could be a signature scent if you wanted something very lush, light, airy, and very sensual, you know, kind of laid back, not too in your face, you know, very subdued, very quiet, not quiet as in performance, but just very relaxed, a very relaxed type fragrance. So Fleur de Peche is absolutely, it's beautiful, you know. Like I said, it's a little woody, almost like a lush sandalwood, a lush peach, a fuzzy peach, you know, that fuzzy peach skin. you know, plus the woodiness and the creaminess of this fragrance. The jasmine in here is very prominent, so you gotta like a note of jasmine, but it is a beautiful release for 2023. Fleur de Peche by Lartisan Perfumery. All right, the next one is another PENHALIGONS, okay? And this is the Portraits collection. This is one that I absolutely love, and we'll put this in a top 10 new releases of 2023. Yeah, actually, maybe I'll do them at the end, okay? Because they aren't in here. Anyway, this is Mr. Thompson by PENHALIGONS. Yes, this definitely gives vibes of DIOR Homme Intense, DIOR Homme Parfum. On the last video, I kept saying Diom, Diom, Diom. I finally corrected myself at the end. I was like, got tongue twisted, y'all. DIOR Homme Parfum and DIOR Homme Intense, okay? I was like, oh, I should have edited that out. But anyway, this is beautiful. It's irisy, vanillic. It's powdery, creamy and powdery at the same time. It is so good. You get a slight sweetness from this fragrance, from the vanilla. That sesame in here is what does it for me, okay? There's a nuttiness, a kind of like a seedy vibe in here. It is absolutely stunning. But if you like a vanillic, powdery, very smooth, slightly woody, creamy fragrance, then you need to get your nose on Mr. Thompson's PENHALIGONS. But you gotta like the note of sesame or a little bit of a seedy scent. If you like fragrances like, you know, because Bodacious by Bodacious by Bodacious the Victorious gives me that slightly seedy nuance as well. Nuttiness, ambrette scent. I think there's ambrette in here, which gives you that seedy nuance. Then you're going to love this. But Bodacious by Bodacious the Victorious gives you that sesame, seedy, ambrette nuance as well. Then you're going to love this one. Vanillic, creamy, irisy, gorgeous, unisex, all of that. Get your nose on Mr. Thompson. The bottle's stunning. All right, the next one is Orem by the House of Zaharoff. You gotta like honey. It's nutty, it's nuts on nuts, you know, almonds, cashews, pistachios, and honey. A very organic, raw honey. Ooh, it's the rawest honey ever, okay, in a fragrance. It's even more raw, if that's a word, than Bee by Zoologist, which I love as well. But you gotta love the note of honey to love Orem. When I tell you I layered this with Angel Share, I've layered this with ALTHAIR. It is amazing, okay? You can layer this fragrance with anything. If you love the note of honey, want to sweeten it up, make it a little more nutty, a little more just decadent and rich, y'all. But this in Angel Share is amazing. This something warm, spicy, vanilla with cinnamon in it. It's amazing. You can layer this with Side Effect. I have not done that yet, but that would be amazing as well. But this ALTHAIR and Angel Share is bomb, you guys. It's gorgeous. Get your nose on Orem. Like I said, a nutty. It's warm, like browned, rich, decadent honey, raw, organic, decadent honey with like a hodgepodge or a compilation of nuts, you guys. Nuts on nuts. All right, get your nose on this fragrance, Orem. The next one that I absolutely love, but I haven't worn in a long time, it's by the House of Oud, and this is Bomb Bomb Pop. It's vanilla, it's peachy, it's creamy, peachy vanilla. It's warm, some woody notes, and some patchouli as well. Slightly gourmand leaning, you know. It's a beautiful fragrance, but for some odd reason, it's a little lactonic or milky. I got a little leather in here. I don't know why when I smelled it from the nozzle. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm getting a little bit of a leathery nuance now, you know, from this fragrance. But it's like a creamy, peachy milkshake. That's what it smells like. Vanillic, warm, spicy, lactonic, beautiful, slightly gourmand leaning, but get your nose on this. Amazing for the fall and the winter. This is, I think, my favorite from the house. And I do have Bonbon. I have, not Bonbon Pop. This is Bomb Bomb Pop. I have the popcorn one. I have Dates Delight. And then there's a couple other that I can't remember. So anyway, you guys, the best release from the house for me of 2023. There's a ginger one that they released, or a ginseng one that they released, and the ginger one's nice as well. But yeah, this one's beautiful. The next one that I really like, it's a hard like. It's not a superb love, okay? This is Carmina, okay, by the House of Creed. This is so hyped. This was super, super hyped. I think this was actually overhyped in the fragrance community. It's a beautiful dark cherry scent, but this is woody. It's spicy in the opening, and it gives a lot of saffron. But you guys, literally woody, spicy, saffrony, you know? Yeah, it's saffron and it's woody and it's a bit harsh and abrasive in the opening. Dark cherry, but it dries down really pretty. But if you don't like warm, spicy scents, smells of pink pepper and like a spicy saffron, and it's really woody in the opening, then you're not gonna like Carmina. I bought this fragrance literally for the saffron, not for the black cherry, okay? Because I get woody saffron. There's a little bit of rose in here. I think some florals as well, but it's nice. I love it more, you know, in the slightly synthetic, okay? I definitely love it more in the dry down than I do in the opening, and it's a hard like, definitely not a love, okay? The next one we're going to talk about is by Parfums de Marley as well. This is Valaya. Everybody knows about Valaya. I got a little bit of a dent in Valaya, y'all. I didn't like Valaya upon first sniff. I kept trying this fragrance 3 or 4 times, going to Nordstrom's. I was like, I'm not getting what everybody's talking about. So I decided to blind buy it, even though I wasn't getting it, because I wanted something that was very fresh, airy, woody, non-offensive to work, to wear to work. So I was like, you know what, let me get Valaya. And people were saying that this smelled like Fleur Narcotique. Now I do slightly get that in the dry down, and I did not want another fragrance that smelled like Fleur Narcotique. But this one in the opening, it's bright, it's fresh, it's very woody, it's citrusy, it's ambroxan, it's akigala. I think there's akigala wood or ambrofix in here, which makes it very airy. But you get those citruses, that fresh, airy, citrusy scent, you know, just really airy and woody, you know, and very light, very beautiful. This is so compliment getting. I think this is one of my most complimented work fragrances that I've worn the entire year. And people love this on me. The sillage is amazing. It's a beast. But Valaya is an amazing release. Geared towards or marketed towards femininity by the House of Parfums de Marley, but anybody can wear this. You do get a little bit of that, well, I'm not saying you. I get a little bit of that orange blossom nuance, slight, like 15% Fleur Narcotique nuance in the dry down. But no, it does not smell like Fleur Narcotique. This does not give me Zara's the summertime fragrance that smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. None of that. But anyway, it's a good release, you guys. Get your nose on it. Valaya by Parfums de Marley. The next one is Aisha's, okay? This is Ambrosia Imperial. Y'all, look at the dent. Look at the dent. This is my most dented fragrance of 2023, okay? And I'm actually proud of myself. I just heard Denise talking about wear your fragrances, okay? And she is right, wear your fragrances. And I'm an oversprayer, depending on where I'm going. Even when I go to work, I spray it about maybe 10 to 12 times, but you know, I'm in a pretty big unit. It's very airy, you know, and it lasts. It's not overpowering depending on the scent, but it definitely lasts me a whole 12-hour shifts. So yes, Denise, boo, I am wearing my fragrances. And Denise, I will not be buying any backup bottles for 2024, okay? Because she's right, because a lot of these bottles, y'all, will be thrown in the casket, okay, years to come, because we got fragrances. If you have a large collection, like she said, of 300 fragrances, then they're gonna last you a lifetime, okay, unless you know, going through half of a bottle per week. Other than that, these fragrances will last you a lifetime. Now, what I do, I share a lot of my perfume. So sometimes when I do buy a backup bottle here or there, it's it's because I've shared probably like half of the bottle. I need to start charging for decants because I give a lot away. But I do love sharing my fragrances with my coworkers or just people in the community that I come across that are new to the community. You know, y'all, share the love, okay? Anyway, you will be blessed, all right? So Ambrosia Imperial, y'all, okay? It is so good. Every time I smell this fragrance, literally I smell this fragrance, I will put it on the tip of my nose and I will smell it for hours to come. That is how powerful this fragrance is. Yeah, I got a backup bottle of this. Okay, for sure. And I'm happy that I do have this one. Another hot, amazing release. I didn't want to bring both of them. It's Amorous Intense as well. But y'all asked me which one would I choose. I'm only gonna give you one. Ambrosia Imperial. Saffron, bananas, Fosters. There's some Davana in here that makes it a little earthy, clean, and green. Slightly green. Caramel, whipped cream. Like, I absolutely love it. Get your nose on it. I think there's a 30% off going on until the end of the year. It's AI 30 or AI the Great 30. I think it's AI the Great. I think it's AI 30, you guys, or AI the Great 30. Okay. Anyway, this obsession. Okay. Get your nose on this fragrance. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Anyway, the next one. I know y'all gonna get sick of hearing me talk about this too, because I've talked about it so much. And yes, there's a house review coming as well. One of my favorite fragrance find houses for 2023, and this is Lorenzo Pizzaglia Sugar Kisses, y'all. Yes, I do love Sweet Explosion, but Sugar Kisses is amazing. Beautiful, airy, white florals, frangipani, caramel, vanilla. It's fresh. It's ylang ylang, y'all. It is gorgeous. I love it. It is so good. Tonka bean, it smells like. Get your nose on Sugar Kisses. An amazing find. The next two are new releases, but they are amazing. And if you don't have these in your collection by holiday 2024, then you need to start thinking about them. This is by the House of Joussette, and this is, it belongs to, it's spelled Les Mignardis, but I think it's pronounced Les Mignardis, Les Mignardis, or Les Mignardis, yeah. And this is Spicy Pumpkin Marshmallow. Spicy Pumpkin and Marshmallow. Ooh, it smells like a marshmallow whoopie pie or a marshmallow whipped cream pie with some warm spicy cinnamon. Decadent, rich, delicious, amazing releases this year. And gingerbread and brown sugar, y'all. I ain't gonna keep speaking about it, but y'all, if you love the note of gingerbread, this is the gingerbreadiest fragrance you will have in your collection. But you gotta like the note of gingerbread or ginger to love this fragrance. This is definitely for the ginger lover, the ginger gourmand spicy lover, okay? I didn't want to bash gingerbread and brown sugar. I mean, the Jo Malone's gingerbread fragrance, but it was nice, but it didn't give me what I wanted, okay? But it is a nice, sensual, very light, airy fragrance that is not offensive. This one, if you spray too much of this, you may offend somebody with this one because of the gingerbread and the brown sugar in this fragrance. It's not an abrasive brown sugar. It's both of these fragrances are blended very well and they're just amazing fragrances that you need in your collection. If you are a gourmand lover, if you love warm spicy, if you love slightly sweetened, rich fragrances, pastry-like fragrances, get your nose on these fragrances. All right, the next one that I feel is signature scent worthy for 2023 is by the House of GERAKINIS. And this is called, I think it's SEAENE, but it's pronounced SEAENE or spelled SEAENE, but I think it's SEAENE. This is what I love about this fragrance, there's a slight femininity, even though it's unisex, but there's a woodsiness, a smokiness to this fragrance. There's cedar in here. It smells like a white tobacco, but it's not. There's orange blossom, there's some grapefruit, some citruses, but it's not sharp and citrusy. It is gorgeous, it's stunning, signature scent worthy, you guys. but that light airy orange blossom. There's some praline in here as well that adds a little bit of sweetness, but it doesn't drown out all of the other notes in this fragrance. But I love this. Ooh, I almost love this more than Immortelle. And y'all know, GERAKINIS, like I love Immortelle, I love Methysys, I love so many from his line, and but this one right here, signature scent worthy, compliment getting. I wore this to work twice. It gets me tons of compliments. It is very fresh, airy, almost, you know, sophisticated. Get your nose on this with the woodiness, the sandalwood in here. Y'all, it is stunning. Get your nose on this. GERAKINIS, okay? Two other ones. Excuse me, I should have grabbed some water myself, okay? Two other ones that you need in your collection in 2023, if not 2024, by Hez Parfums, Bourbon Street. If Lune Feline was a little too abrasive for you and you wanted to smell like Lune Feline extrait, a little bit of bourbon in here, boozy, sweet, woody, warm, spicy, Bourbon Street by Hez Parfums. There's a review coming on the entire house. Well, a lot of fragrances from the house. I have 8 fragrances from Hez Parfums. We're going to do a review. Super excited about it. But Banana Bread Banshee and Bourbon Street, these two layered together are amazing. These two alone are amazing. Super affordable house. Beast mode performance. You guys, but Bourbon Street you need in your collection. And if you love the note of banana, warm, spicy banana bread, then you need Banana Bread Banshee. But y'all, these are definitely safe blind buy if you love like a Lune Feline extrait, vanillic, slightly boozy bourbon. And if you love a banana note, get your nose on these two fragrances. Stunning, okay? One that I absolutely love that I don't talk much about, but I did do a house review. This is Because I'm Free by the House of Greedy. This is more of like, if you like fragrances like L'Interdit, but not so perfumey, more of a slight, I don't want to say niche, more of a slight niche scent on L'Interdit, okay? More elegant, sophisticated, smooth. This is by Greedy Because I'm Free. This is beautiful, you guys. It's more of a slight, I think there's apple blossom in here. It gives a little bit of a fruity nuance with a slight bubblegummy tuberose, woody, airy, fresh. But Because I'm Free, I absolutely love. Compliment getting this year when I did wear this to work. Y'all know I'm always at work, so most of my compliments come from work. Okay, Because I'm Free by the House of Greedy. Amazing release 2023. Let me scoot these babies over before they fall off the table, you guys. The next one is by an indie house perfumer, Zernel Geely. This is hip hop. It smells of, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. It is gorgeous. But like I said, if you like, what is it? Deep in Desire Yacht, with a little bit of one umbrella for two, because I get like a tea, tobacco, leather, black currant, juicy black currant. There's hazelnut in here, cacao in here as well. This is an extrait. They are a beast. All you need is like 3 sprays of this. But hip hop by Zernel Geely. Then you need to get your nose on this fragrance. He has disco, techno, love all 3 of them. And there is a new release, y'all, that I absolutely love, that I got a preview of over at Scent Explorer when I saw Zernel. It is coming in 2024, so watch out, you guys. But hip hop is amazing. Get your nose on it. But like I said, if you like fragrances like Floraicu's One Umbrella for Two, or EBK's Deep in Desire Yacht with a little bit of a twist on it, a little more elegance, you guys, then you're gonna love Hip Hop by Zernel Geely. Another amazing, stunning release by my number 2 most loved fragrance house is Ex Nihilo's Blue Talisman. And y'all, I need another bottle. Denise, I need another bottle of this one, okay? This one, I will get another bottle. Because I want to wear this a lot, even though I wear a lot of my other fragrances as well. But this one, y'all, fresh, airy, pear. There's, there has to be Ambrosia in here. There's Akigala wood in here. There's orange blossom in here. There's some citruses in here. But the woodiness, y'all, if you like fragrances like Valaya, y'all, this is so much better than Valaya because this one is blended very well. Valaya has a bit of a woodiness, a sharpness in the opening, but Blue Talisman, ooh, y'all, get your nose on Blue Talisman. You need Blue Talisman in your life in 2023 if you do not already have it. Stunning, I love it. Will always have this fragrance in my collection. Get your nose on this. The next one that I will always have in my collection as well, by the House of Amouage. They released two beautiful fragrances, which was a part of their 40th anniversary. Jubilation, I need that one. Jubilation 40, I need it. There's black currant, there's oud in there. It's woody, it's warm, it's spicy, it's gorgeous, okay? And that one is marketed towards men, but y'all, I love it. Dia, I loved as well, but it was a little more shampoo-y, a little more perfumey, a lot of heady jasmine and orange blossom. Beautiful fragrance, but I want Dia, okay? From that rich, decadent vanilla and blackcurrant. But this baby right here, Onw Guidance. Love, love, love Onw Guidance. Not going to talk about this, but one of my favorite releases of 2023. Hazelnut, rose, pear. It's woody, it's fresh, it's gorgeous. One of my most complimented fragrances of 2023. It's a beast. I wore this over in New York, kept getting compliments. I layered this with Kayali's Vanilla Oudgasm. Y'all, people kept telling me I smelled amazing all day long. This does not need any help, and neither does Vanilla Oudgasm. But together, they are a beast. Get your nose on Guidance. The next one is a designer, okay, and this is Devotion. Literally, when I sprayed this, this reminds me of a vanillic tea biscuit with like a light lemon glaze on top. There's panna cotta in here, or yeah, the bread, I think. There is slight booziness, but airy, fresh. Like I said, it smells like a tea biscuit to me. I get a sense of like a tonka bean, a dryness to this fragrance. So just imagine a tea biscuit with a very light, airy, citrusy lemon glaze on top. That is what I get from this fragrance. But I'm getting tonka bean, you know, that breadiness, you know, light, airy, citrusy, vanillic breadiness. But a beautiful release, an easy wear, super affordable. This is on Fragrance by you guys for a super affordable price. Get your nose on this Devotion. Great designer scent. Like I said, easy wear, easy reach, all that. The next one that I absolutely love that was released this year is Vice Bomb, okay? Very floral cherry, reminds me of maraschino cherries with some florals. It's beautiful. I love it. One of my favorite cherry scents, you know, aside from Cherry Ink by Lorenzo Pizzaglia. Beautiful, juicy, watery, it's like cherry juice, okay? Maraschino cherry juice. And some beautiful florals. Like, I love it. Vice Bomb by Simone Andrioli. Amazing release for 2023. Let me scoot this over. The next is by the House of Fleur. You guys, this is a Lush Fig. Lush Fig Sandalwood. I love the sandalwood in their fragrances. Father Figure by Fleur is one of my favorite fig fragrances. Easy wear, but it smells like a fuzzy, lush fig sandalwood fragrance. Beautiful, unisex, a little woody. Like I said, a very lush fig. Get your nose on this one. Stunning release of 2023. The next one is Ani. I do have Ani X. I mean, I do have the original Ani. Loved it as well, but Ani X gave me more of the ginger, the airiness, the freshness that I needed for an easier everyday wear. The cardamom in Ani, I kind of save that one for the winter when it's super cold, but the cardamom in there makes it a little more woody, a little harder. But this one is fresh, you know, very airy. Loads more ginger, slightly sweeter, more of a feminine take on the original Ani by Nishane, you guys. I do have the Hachivat, not Hachivat X. I have original Hachivat. I have the 100 Silent Waves X. I do love that one as well, but I love this one even more, you guys. So Ani X, get your nose on this one. The next one by the House of Navitus Parfum is Miel Extase. I'm a honey lover. Honey and apricot. Rich, decadent, juicy apricot. It's warm, it's spicy. Oh, y'all, this is so good. Miel Extase, get your nose on this fragrance. Y'all, I'm going to wear this to death over the next couple of months and in the spring, because in January in California, that's when it gets a little cooler and hopefully it brings the rain, so we can alleviate a lot of these forest fires that we get in California from all the dryness, because we don't get as much rain, you all. Anyway, Miel Extase, you gotta like honey. You gotta like honey, a real raw, rich, organic honey to love this fragrance. But I love the juicy apricot in here. Yeah, there's some cacao in here, but I really don't get any of that. No, this does not smell like Dolce Diablo, which I love as well. But this one right here, I love even more, you guys. Get your nose on this fragrance. This is in collaboration with Carmina, Kari at Dear Makeup Diary, and Navitus Parfums. Oops. All right, the next ones we have, they're all from Kayali, and we'll go through these really quick. Yum Pistachio Gelato, amazing release, love it, y'all. A dent there as well. Silk Santal, stunning release, a dent there as well. Everybody knows Yum Pistachio Gelato, so no need to talk about it. But what I love most about that fragrance, yes, the creamy pistachio whipped cream. I get the cardamom in that fragrance as well, which makes it really pretty, warms it up. But I also get a beautiful note of Calabrian, rich, creamy Calabrian bergamot that I absolutely love. Wedding Silk Santal is my favorite, okay? This smells like a lush apricot in sandalwood. A musky, warm, crystallized, vanillic sandalwood smell. Y'all, beautiful Silk Santal. Kayali, can we get 100 mLs, please, in this bottle, okay? Next one that I've gotten tons of compliments on. Kayali, the entire range of the Oudgasm collection is it for me for 2023. Love every single one of them. The rose one being my less love, because I love heavier rose oud fragrances, but it's a beautiful, because they put a citrusy, a lemon note in there. It's an airier take, an easier take on a Middle Eastern rose oud. So get your nose on that one if you don't like a heavy rose oud. But y'all, Oudgasm Vanilla, compliment getting for days. Love this fresh, airy, crystallized, musky vanilla. It almost smells like the same vanilla, crystallized vanilla or crystallized musk that is in Silk Santal. Gorgeous scent, love it. My favorite is tobacco, okay? Tobacco oud, but y'all, everybody don't love it, but I do. That's my favorite. But Oudgasm Cafe gets me tons of compliments as well. Or Cafe Oud is gorgeous. So get your nose. Kayali, like y'all, she did her thing this year. Mona did her thing this year. And watch her on Dubai Bling. Y'all, I love her on Dubai Bling. I watched the first season. Could not wait till the second season. Binge watched the second season. And y'all, she is bringing the Nam Yagekyo Rain Yoho. She is bringing the peace. She is bringing the beauty. She is bringing it all. Okay, Mona, you're doing your thing, girl. The next one is my top favorite. One of my top 5 favorite fragrance houses ever, okay? This fragrance release had me on the floor, okay? This is my favorite mango fragrance of all times. I would dare to say this is my favorite leather fragrance of all times, okay? This is one of my favorite leather oud fragrances of all times. This is by the house of Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, and this is Trouble in Paradise, y'all. Look at the dent. Look at the dent. This is this is my most dented fragrance. I did give a small sample out, okay? But it was very small, of 2023. Y'all, I need a backup bottle, period, okay? Because I really want to wear this, and I'm going to start wearing it. You can wear this fragrance 365 days a year, okay? Trouble in Paradise. Intoxicating. Shadi Samra, the perfumer, did his thing. He also did another one that we're going to talk about real soon, okay? Oh, y'all, mango. fleshy, juicy mango, caramel, okay? There's cardamom in here, rich, warm, not too spicy, cardamom in here. Smells a little fresh ambroxany, okay? There's leather, there's oud in here, y'all. It is gorgeous, okay? Need I say more, all right? So Trouble in Paradise, my favorite mango scent ever. Y'all know that I love Mango Skin by Perfumery. I do love another mango fragrance by Greedy. But this baby right here, sexy, stunning, gorgeous, all of that. Get your nose on it. Trouble in Paradise. Y'all, I don't know which one I love the most. Tales from Zanzibar or Trouble in Paradise. They are both stunning fragrances that you need or need to try at least in your collection. The only places that I know that you can get samples from are from Lucky Scent. I think Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, hopefully this will be in their sample kit soon or their travel set soon. So y'all be looking out, but this one is a stunner, okay? Get your nose on it. Shadi did his thing. The house, they did their thing. Get your nose on it. The next one is Siesta by Ramon. I want to say Flamenco because that was my only one. Ramon Monegal Siesta. Beautiful fragrance. Gotta love the note of iris. Very relaxing. Siesta means put to sleep, relax, all of that, okay? Beautiful. This almost reminds me of a tea, a lemony, citrusy, woody. The woodiness of this fragrance is beautiful. There's cedar in here. There's some vetiver, non-offensive, really almost unnoticeable vetiver in here. It just makes it a little fresh and earthy. But I get the cedar in here that stands out. I also get the lemon in here, and the iris is the star of the show. So Siesta is gorgeous. Get your nose on this fragrance, but it reminds me of an irisy, woody, powdery tea, you guys. Beautiful, stunning, stunning fragrance release of 2023, Siesta by Ramon Monegal, that I absolutely love, you guys. It's gorgeous. The bottle's gorgeous as well. And I'm about to call out another reviewer. So hopefully she gets to this part. It's 41 minutes in, y'all, and we are almost done, okay? Twilly de Hermes. Abby, girl, I get what you saying. Abby says, I love this fragrance. Tootie Twilly. It's woody, it's spicy, it's lychee. So Abby was saying she gets a rotten fruit. I get an overripened, almost there, Abby, okay? An overripened lychee scent from this fragrance, but it smells like if you squeeze the lychee, it's almost a little too sweet and overripened. But it's beautiful. So Abby, girl, Abby can't stand this fragrance, okay? She said it smelled rotten, woody, lychee, okay? But I love it. But you get a really rich, sweet, over-ripened, juicy, warm, zesty lychee. But yeah, I get it. I kind of get what she's saying, but I love this fragrance, you guys. Tutti on your skin. It's amazing. Get your nose on it if you love the note of sweet, juicy lychee. One of the juiciest fragrances of 2023. Get your nose on this. So Abby, girl, I heard you, okay? The next one was a stunner that kind of gives, it reminds you of Cavort. It's by the House of Fragrance Du Bois, and this is by Shadi as well. Has a prominent note of passion fruit and florals in there. This is Lovers. Stunning release. Beautiful fragrance of 2023. Woody, fresh, airy, passion fruit, and plum, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. Get your nose on it. Lover, but fresh, airy, passion fruit and plum, but definitely gives you that saffron. It gives you Cavort vibes, but just imagine Cavort, not so sweet, but a little bit of plum and passion fruit, you guys. Love it. Unisex. Yeah, Cavort's feminine. This one to me is definitely unisex. Get your nose on this. Lover. A stunning fragrance of 2023. The next one is bourbon, vanilla, and a lot of jasmine. Wasn't a love upon first sniff, but I have grown to love this fragrance. And this is Valentino Donna, Born in Roma Intense. Get your nose on this one. Beautiful release, you guys. Smells, yeah, designer-ish, but I love it. Easy reach, easy wear, compliment getting. Get your nose on it. The next one is a stunning release, and I'm definitely, after I finish this decant, I'm getting a full bottle of, and this is NUIT NOMAD, and this is Sugar Leather. Caramel, sugar, leather, all of that, gorgeous. Get your nose on it. I love it. I get tonka bean in here. It almost gives like slight reminiscence or remnants of baby cat in here a little bit. But who needs baby cat? I got baby cat, but it's not a 2023 release. It was 2022. I did not get it until 2023, but I did wear it a lot in 2023, y'all. But who needs baby cat when you have sugar leather, okay? Definitely full bottle worthy. Sugar leather, get your nose on it. I had 2 of these. I've gone through, I actually shared one, and then I gone through the other half of this when I took it on vacation to Brazil. Get your nose on this. Sugar leather, love it. An amazing release. All right, the next one, actually one more, you guys. Bake by Acro. Basically devotion with a whole lot of citrus inside, a whole lot of lemon. It smells like the icing. It doesn't smell like the cookie. It smells like the icing inside of the lemon Girl Scout cookie lemonades, okay? The citrus in here is sharp. It is very sweet in the opening. So if you don't like sweet, you will not like this fragrance. I am not reaching for this fragrance. It may be a declutter, I don't know, but I do love it a lot. I love it more in the dry down. But y'all, it's sharp and it smells like a syrupy sweet icing. Get your nose on this Acro Bake. If you are not a gourmand lover, then do not buy that fragrance. Buy something like Lyra or Devotion, okay? Another fragrance that is an amazing release that I want to get my nose on. Vanessa was so kind. She's my friend over on Instagram. To send me this fragrance by Mancera. And I don't like too many Manceras, but I do love holidays. Mancera's Amore Cafe. She puts her name on them and everything. Decants by VDJ. Vanessa. Y'all, I love this fragrance. I hardly like any Mancera fragrances. I decluttered a lot of them, including Rose's Vanille, okay? But this one right here, it is coming. This is on my wish list for 2024. I'm trying to wait and not buy it from the house, but the dry down of this fragrance is amazing and I love it, you guys. Anyway, that is it. I'm going to do my top 10 in another video because you guys are not going to watch the whole thing. If you did, you guys, leave me a brown heart down at the bottom, or don't leave me nothing at all, okay? Because I'm just happy that you watched it all the way to the end. But if you want, you can leave me a brown heart for this brown skin girl, all right? Anyway, go on to the world, spread amazing, sillage, do good, vegan, all of that. And y'all, this is probably half of what I purchased in 2023, and we are slowing down in 2024. Bye-bye. Love you all.